Okay guys, this is how I update a client pack and a server pack simultaneously. If you follow me, you know that I tend to do this very fast. So I use my WordPress to create my change logs, which also helps to ensure that what I'm doing is posted elsewhere. I'm updating the Silicon experience. Today, I have a script in my shells that I run. The current version is 3.9.5, but I have this script where I can just type version it, and it just updates the version for me. So it's really easy to come up with that. You don't have to keep remembering it. I can share any script you see me using. Alright, so, and WordPress supports things called blocks, reusable blocks. So survive the TSC clean with follow maintenance. Yes, it's a maintenance. Turn this into a block I can edit, convert. And so we know this is 3.9.6. The forge is unchanged, so I'm going to remove that. I'm going to write notes. Anything that I come up with while I'm updating will go in the note block. But I looked, I didn't see anything major, and we're not doing anything also major, and not many mods have updated for this pack, so it's going to be kind of easy. Now what I like to do, I have my shell open to my server here. This is my server location. That's where I was doing the version thing from. My packing script, which is up here, which is a nice script, ignores all kinds of stuff. Look, see that temp delete area? It gets rid of all the BS. So while you're looking at my screen, you might go, wow, he's got a lot of junk in there. Rest assured, that junk never makes it into the archive. Okay, so the version didn't change. I don't need to update the forge. You'll see that in another video. So we're just going to go to the mod, go to the right working folder for CD mods. Now, I like to make sure everything is renamed to lowercase. Curse will figure that out if it has to, but it doesn't. Curse doesn't care because servers don't operate on manifest. And that's just going to make it easier on me when I'm doing the update here. You'll see. Okay, so here we go. Let's go, and we start from the top of the pack. And Falling Tree is updated, so I download the update here, and then I RM the mod here. And because I lowercased everything, I can just type in lowercase, and I just type the word fall and then hit tab, and everything auto-completed for me. Okay, so, and see, we're going to upload this later. Alright, and then I like to have a changelog so where when you're looking at the mods, Falling Tree, and we're doing 115.2. I use a lot of macros. I use auto key, so if you want to see most of my macros are in the wiki for auto key. I've also done auto hotkey on Windows, and in both places I shared my scripts on their wikis as kreezxil, It's Cool, or Hypershock, or Lord Craven. Take your pick. I'm 53. I've been around a long time. I've probably had 30 handles. Okay, so I don't need to download this because I'm going to upload it from my client. I just copy in the link. And then over here, I already have I have Alt 5 set up as a macro that does this. It does Control K, and then it fills in the link and then hits enter. So bam, and there is a link. I don't have to put any extra words with it. You guys can clearly see that it's Falling Tree. And then when they click that, boom, they're taken there, and they can see what in Falling Tree actually updated. Okay, that completes one sequence. Now we go and find the next mod. Okay, Mine Colony's updated. Download it, and then come over here and remove it. See, we remove it so we don't have duplicates when we upload. And then come over here to the web. I have 2 monitors, but for you I shoved everything on one screen because I don't know if there's anybody aware of a plugin or something where OBS will follow the mouse. That would be so awesome. Then I'd go out and get 4 more monitors, and I can have a separate screen per monitor, and then OBS would just follow the mouse. That would be wicked, don't you think? I drank too much. Bang, that's why it sounds like I'm losing my breath. Okay, so SCF, that's a macro that just pulls up CurseForge, but it wipes out the current link that's up there. See, SCF, bam. Okay, whatever. And then Mine Colonies. I don't have to type it out. I can type MCO because, I'm like that. And 722 is 115.2. You saw that earlier. So if it's already in your history, why not just go ahead and use it, right? So now we're just going to copy the link. So I'm copying the link of the download. Some change logs only give you the master link to the mod, and then you don't know exactly what changed. Alright. And then now we go back here. And what else? Probably not. I think it was just one more thing. Structurize. And download here. Remove here. Yes, this side is Linux. And then come back here. Come here. SCF. Structurize. Already in my list. Copy link. See, notice it's 115.2. This is a filter up there. I'm like, man, I'll just put that in a phrase expander. Okay, Alt F5. My Silicon Express people are going to be happy because of this update. Okay, now everything's updated. So now I need to log into my development server. No, I don't do that on my own computer. This is on my development server. Okay, so we're going to log in there and we're going to go to work. As I call it work. I've turned a passion into work. Some of you talk with me, you know what that work is now worth to me. Alright, TSC mods local to remote. That means from the local client to the remote server. That's what I called it. That's what it means to me. It's already set to show me the last 3 things that updated. See, that's today's date. Yes, none of these are client mods. Never upload client mods to your server because not every client mod author knows how to make their mods go, oh, it's a server, let me disable myself. Yes, I'm torturing you with watching Mine Colonies upload. One of the biggest packs on the internet. I mean, and, you know, boom, that's uploaded. So now I need to test it. I don't test it on the client first. I test it on the server first. So I have this command called raw start that basically runs this without a screen session. That's all raw start means to me because I don't want this run all the time. I don't use panels like the rest of you guys do. I use shell scripts and shell wrappers. And the reason why I run on a server first is because I build all of my packs, even though all my packs can operate as single player without feeling broken, I do build them to work against the server. So if a mod breaks the server and I can't get a resolution on it, I don't wait around. I'll remove that mod or I'll roll it back because my client pack has to match the server. I see spawn generating, so that looks really good. Okay, so that means that we don't have to debug the server very well. I mean, that was debugging it. Nothing threw an error. Therefore, you're going to miss out on that fun until the next time I do this. Okay, we just updated the Silicon experience. Most of these packs you see are mine. I have 80 plus mod packs and that maybe 3 more on the way. I'm usually working on 1 or 2 new mod packs each month. So if you're starting out and you want to get involved, join my Discord, say you would like to help me on my packs. You can pick a pack, we can assign you to it, and you can add your skills to that pack. Like if you want to do quest or whatever, or you're just really good at configs or craft tweaker, whatever, and then I'll make sure you get some credit. Okay, so Silicon experience, we're just gonna hit play. In a short moment it's gonna load up here and initialize. It's a very small pack, provided no mod has actually changed out, done anything, and you know, because there's always a chance that a mod can screw something up, and I use fancy menu and it'll mess with that, and then I'll have to rejigger the menu, which means I'll have to kill this and activate the keys. Alright, icons have changed and a tile bar has changed. Thank you, fancy menu. In a few seconds it's going to say it's rendering the animation. We're going to start out by seeing a ship swimming in the water. We can hit the spacebar to skip it, but we're not because I want you to see it. Yeah. That just kind of tells you what the pack is about. What do you think? Alright, so here's little wood plank boards for buttons. Make that nice little creaking sound. Anyways, all I care about is multiplayer. I'm going to go direct connect, and that's my test server for this pack. You can try and connect to that. That's up to you. But you don't know what pack I'm working on, and that server's not always up, so you're not going to have the luck you think you're going to have. And the purpose of this is to test and make sure that the client can in fact connect to the server. These will join the game, and we're just looking for stuff here that we have to debug, and we're in. Okay, I can still move around, whatever, and it was just an update, so there's nothing specific to check for. So now we can cancel and quit, and we don't want to quit that. And then we're gonna stop the server. I'm gonna go up to directories, and I'm gonna use my make server command, which goes in and reads dat version. Let's see, cat tsc dat version. See, that's where my version program stores its versions, and that just reads everything, and it'll create a server pack that I am going to upload using X2Go, so it uploads really fast. And then here I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna export the pack. We're ready to go. I hit F12 and got Yakawaki 6, was it? I mean, that's what the purpose of this is. Yes. Oh, well, now that we're here, let's go ahead and set my feature image, which is this one. And we might as well publish it. So 396. This is, we're gonna store that in downloads. Okay, gotta remember to blur that out. Okay, and then this. Now I know that Silicon Experience uses config, featured servers, mods. Normally doesn't have anything I have to deselect in it, like a extra something, like extra directory scripts, and that's it. Okay, we're done there. We're gonna do that, and then go back to the instance. All right, done there. This has been published. So now let's view the post. Yay, looks good, don't it? Okay, and I use a engine called Copycat. Selection to HTML. Okay, what we're going to do here now is we're going to go ahead and upload it to our CurseForge page. Release. And I have a banner for the Silicon Experience from Bisect Toasting that, again, I used a macro to shove it in there. Love my macros. So we know this is 115.2. Silicon Experience is most likely going to be 116.2 later, but we're going to be dropping the from it, and we might even call it a whole different pack name. All right, and now we got to choose the file. Now, I use GDL to make my packs, and one thing I have found out is that you might want to make sure that it didn't make duplicates on you. So I have an interesting way of doing that. So we're going to open this with Kate. So I just need to get the contents of that manifest out. There's Kate. Control C. And we're going to come over here. Let's just go ahead and cancel this for now. We're going to middle click on Jason. No, not you. Jason to CFC converter online. And I want this CSV file that we just generated. Yeah, put it in the downloads folder. Alright, now I'm going to open that up with LibreOffice or Apache Office. They're all the same to me. Comma separated. Yeah, no. Okay. Show you something really neat here. Okay, so I'm going to select the host sheet, and I'm going to sort it by this column, the K column here, which contains the project IDs. Because nothing like CurseForge coming back and telling you after 2 hours of waiting, there was a duplicate project, when you can fix that now. Alright, so sort by column K, and we care about nothing else. Everything is highlighted, so everything. But again, we only care about the project column, anyways. So I'm gonna come to the second one down. If K1 equals K2 semicolon dupe semicolon nothing. Control C. And I'm going to paste that all up in here. And that propagates my little formula and everything. And then I'm looking for the word dupe. There is no word dupe. We're good. So this is a good file. We can go ahead. We don't have to do anything. And one day in the future, you're going to see me do that. We're going to see some things that say dupe, and we're going to fix. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Right now there's nothing to fix. We're good to go. So, where were we? We're here. Choose a file to upload, and it's in the downloads folder. Silicon Experience, 177 megabytes. Yeah, it's because it has animation frames in it that ship that you saw swimming and takes up some space. Alright, now we're uploading. I was going to do these little videos from like 6 to 8 or 6 to 10, but lately certain people in the household have decided to stay awake at that time, so I just have to wait for them to say, well, I think I'm going to take my afternoon nap. That's when I do the video. That's when everything's quiet. I got at least 2 hours, which means we got about 30 minutes left before they wake up and everything gets noisy. This is so fun. I'm going to edit this part out. Thankfully, it's not a live stream. I'll do screen shares, but I don't think I'll do live streams. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to anybody that wants to watch the video. I need to get my popularity up. Wouldn't mind another sponsor like Bang. Let's see what they're paying people. Okay. Alright, it is uploaded. Now, I'm going to jump onto my server using my X2Go client. No, you can't see what this is. And this logs into my remote X Windows session, which is not at Bisect Hosting. It's at my own other server. It's the same one that we were editing on earlier. And I'm going to go to TSC. Alright, here we go. It's uploaded. Now I'm going to attach the server to it. So upload additional file. Alright, we need to get this changelog out of here because I like to copy that onto the server changelog too. Just click in there, Control A, Control C, cancel. Go back. Upload additional file. Release server pack, come down, hit this source code, hit paste. That was Control V, by the way. Choose file. And that's what it should have been called. Well, 395 was technically accurate, wasn't it? Okay, whatever. Open. Because we just want the server version to match the client version. Some of you watching the video probably caught something. And here we go. And this concludes it. Submit file. We're done. Bye.